Good day, everyone. This is Lois with Diamonds and Things on this Tuesday, November 17th. This is my Bead Table Tuesday video. And if you aren't a beader, well, I understand if you pass me by. But I just wanted to drop in today and show you what I've got on my bead table and what I'm creating, and I hope you enjoy it and possibly learn something, as when I bead I always learn something or fine-tune my skills. So if you don't know, I've been beading since I retired at the end of 2019, and for like 4 years that was my main hobby. And since this past April, I've been diamond painting. But I thought I'd share some beady stuff on my channel. So because I have so many beads, I just would like to start using them again. So, and break up. Not that diamond painting monotonous at all. It's very relaxing. I really enjoy it. But I just wanted to share, and you know, if you're out there and you like beads, come and join me. And hit the subscribe button so you'll know that when I put another beading video up, like every Tuesday, I'm projecting. It will be my Bead Table Tuesday, as I mentioned. So today I believe this was all these beady green and red goodies on my table are from Art Beads. Like I said, I've had them for a while. I think I got them, I don't know, they look like a Christmas kit. And the seed beads here, these are a mix from I think this is from the beadshop.com. They have mixes sometimes, and I recognize her label right there. She has a YouTube channel also. She does a lot of leather work, and Art Beads does a whole bunch of things. They've got somebody on every day showing their beady goodness. So today I already designed something, because it takes a while to design if you're not familiar with beading. Takes a lot of brain work to design something, at least for me. I like to sit and look at my beads for a while and then decide. So that's what I did prior to starting this. So what I did here, as you can see, I've got it strung up. This is soft flex beading wire. This color is red coral color. I'm not sure if they still have this in their inventory, but you can check them out at softflexcompany.com. I'm going to use some of their gold crimp beads. And I think these are probably size 2. These are they're not crimp beads. They're having a brain fart, as I notoriously do. I'll just call them crimps, because the crimp beads they look like beads, but when I use these, I use their, where the heck is it? That's not it. I thought I had it up here. Hold on 1 minute. There they are. I use their magical crimpers that they put out, and I'll show you how to use that. So today I have the tools I'm using are my cutters, and these are Xuron cutters. I have some round nose pliers, some square nose pliers, bent nose pliers. I don't know if I'll use everything. I'll use this. I have a pair of earrings. I want to show you that I already made one. I'll show you how to make the other one. Excuse me. And I had used some wire straightening pliers. These have silicone on the end of it so it doesn't scratch up the wire. And I've got a ball head pin here. Ball head. that I like to use on my earrings. And I have a lever back earring wire, because that's what I prefer. As the other one, the shepherd's hooks stick into my neck, and I don't like that. So, and this is the clasp I'm using for my necklace, as it's so much easier to use one of this kind instead of the other ones. I can't even remember. I'm having another brain fart. God, today I've had too much sugar, I guess. The clasps, you know, the ones that you open and close, they're just too hard for my fingers because I have arthritis. And since I'm living up north now, here in Connecticut, and it's cold, the cold weather really bothers my fingers and my hands. So anyway, enough of that. So as you can see, let's see, what else am I using? I have a tray of extra beads just in case I need them. What else can I tell you? So the mix that I had, that these beads came from, this is the rest of the mix. Let me pour some out. You can see them there. These are just a mix they got from their warehouse. They being Art Beads has a warehouse someplace in the country. But these are side drilled, so you can, you know, they can be hung like this on the necklace if you want, in between there like that. But these are two different shades of green, which, as I'm sure if you've been beading for a while, you know that, or even in the diamond painting world, there are so many different colors of beads. Of the same color, I mean. That is ridiculous. It makes it really hard and interesting trying to, sorry, I'm wiping my nose. Every time I get on here, it starts running. Maybe that's a signal. I don't know. Anyway, so there's so many different shades of colors. Even when I'm at work at Joanne's, it used to be called Joanne Fabrics, people will come up and try to match colors, and it's just crazy how many different shades of colors that are out there. Anyway, on to the good stuff. So what I did here, as you can see, I made I was going to say a theme. Anyway, I designed it like this, where I have the one big bead in the middle, the red one, and these are, I don't know what to call these green ones, but they're different shaped. I like them, with gold seed beads. And there's a red rondelle, and it has some gold on the side. And as the pattern, you can see the pattern, so I just did green and red and green and red because it's Christmas, and I thought it would look nice. I could wear it to work. So I'll show you how to crimp, but I mean, that's all I did. And my wrist is 7, little over 7. So with the clasp, I had to take a couple beads off and try to redesign it here. But I use my ruler just to measure my wrist, and measure what my bead string and wire. And I just put it on here and measured it like this. I hope you can see that. But this is, this turned out to be a little bit longer, so I had to shorten it. But as you can, this is what I'm using, and I found it in my stash, and it has this little star on it, so I thought that was cute. I'm not a big dangle person, but at least on my wrist. But as you can see, I just lined it up here like that, and I have these clasps, these bead stoppers, actually they're called, so my beads don't fall off as I'm working. So it comes up, because usually the clasp is like between both sides, it comes out to be 1 inch, so mine is just about right there. So I will put this crimp tube on here, and hopefully this is going to work out. So let me get my, there it is, my magical crimping wire tool. And I'm just gonna, I slid the crimp on. So I'm just going to, I did it like this because I didn't want to bore you with the stringing, because, you know, stringing takes a little bit. So I tried to match the golds up. I'm not a big gold person, but I thought, you know, there were gold seed beads in the mix, and they look pretty good with the red and green. So I just put it through the hoop there, and I'm going to go back through the crimp. And I always like, as you can see, I've got extra because you never know what can happen. So I'm just gonna slide this in here and slide it through the seed beads, hopefully, to give it a little bit so I have room to pull on it. So this end I don't have to worry about the length of it, because I'm just going to pull this down. Actually, I pull it down this way, push the beads down, pull it up some more, actually, so I'm trying not to waste a lot of wire, even though I've already cut a piece off. But let's see if I can finagle this the right way, like I want to. So I'm just pulling it down to shorten it. You want to leave a little bit at the end here so it wiggles, because when you're putting it on your wrist, so it's not too tight at the end, and give it some breathing room, so it can wiggle back and forth like that to maneuver in the end clasp here. So all I'm going to do, and you want to, like I said, you don't have to have all these all the way down. The other end will be the part that you have to be careful of crunching the bead. So I'm just going to clasp it. I'm going to squeeze this, squeeze the tube. And as I said, these are magical crimpers. So what you do is you want to turn it around 45 degrees, and it will, I'll go that way so you can see it. See how it's crimped like that, like a half a bead look. So I just keep going around. So sometimes it takes a little bit, but you don't want to crimp it too much, because they do break, even though they're very strong, but you still can overdo it. And that's pretty crunch there. It takes practice, and I'm a little bit out of practice. If you watch Soft Flex on Mondays, or any time that Sarah or Kristen is on, you can see they just go around, and they're just so practiced at it. It comes out, that didn't come out too nice, but they always do such a good job, and it looks like a little bead. So let me just, and that's pretty crappy, but I'm the one who's going to wear it. So the points, see the points? So what I like to do is hold it like that and and squeeze where the points are. And like I said, that's pretty crappy. See how bad that looks? Like I said, it takes practice. So, and obviously I'm not a pro at it like they are. And it can be pretty sharp, so if you don't squeeze it into a bead, it will be sharp. So I'm just going to leave it because I'm the one who's going to wear it, but I'll fix it after. Anyway, sorry it looks so bad. So I'm just going to cut this off. Cut that off right there. Be sure you don't cut the other one. And I didn't put it through the bead for support or anything. It's just easier like that. And to me, it looks better if you do that. Anyway, so I'm just going to crimp the other end. Hopefully I'll do a better job. Let me make sure that this is the accurate size for my wrist. And I believe it will be. It's hard to tell like this, so let me go this way. No, it's not going to make a difference that way. All right, let's finagle this. But see that big bead, I call it my focal bead. So, and it will match my necklace. So I'm just going to go around here and hopefully it will reach when I get done. And if it doesn't, that's all right. I can always take it apart and fix it. I would just add some more seed bead on each end to make it fit better. All right, so I'm just going to put the other end on here. And this is, to me, this is the trickier side, because you want to keep it close, but you don't want to crack your bead too while you're crimping. So again, I'm just going to slide it through there. Hopefully. Come on, fingers, do your job. So, are you all prepared for Christmas? Christmas is next week. I just realized that today. It's like, yikes. I've got some sewing to do. So that's what I'm going to do when I'm done here. I'm going to go sew. Hopefully. All right, so I'm just going to pull this down. Make sure my beads are together here with no gaps, and it's very bendable. When you do this, you don't want to keep a straight line, because it won't bend properly, just like with a necklace, which I messed up my beadiness here, but I'm going to show you this necklace in a minute. It's the same pattern, but it's different in the way that it's just longer. So you want to try to keep your wires the same length around the crimp. Yeah, long crimp and your clasp. They're about the same size, maybe a little bit more. All right, so let's try this again and hope I don't break my seed bead. All right, so I'm crimping again. And if there's a little gap, that's all right. It'll be fine. Maybe the problem is because I take it off, because all Kristen does when I watch her is go like this, turn it around like that. So that looks a little better. What do you think? Oh, and I should have done this on the other end, and I meant to, and then my brain went someplace else. Give it a tug test. See, there's a little gap there, but sometimes you just can't help it. And it's okay, because like I said, it's only for me. Although I'm picky, but in that respect, but it's all right. I'll give it a little room to breathe. All right, so I'll just cut this off. Hopefully I can get in there close enough. These aren't the sharpest cutters anymore. There we go. All right. So that's my bracelet. Let me see if I can get it on here. Sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. My finger, oh, look at that. I'll have to cut that off. See how that's sticking out there? That's all right. I'll fix that in a minute. I know this is no fun watching me struggle to get this bracelet on. Sorry. But I want to make sure that it fits and show you. That's why you want to leave some room there so you can get it on. So that part can go through your hoop there. And the charm is in the way. Hold on. Well, that's no fun watching me struggle, is it? All right, well, I'll put it on after. Let me cut this off. I am going to cut this off so it looks better. There we go. All right. I think that came out pretty good. What do you think? I think it's pretty. Of course, you know, you design what you like, so. All right, so my extra, I'm not throwing that away. I can use it in something else. All right, let me show you the pair of earrings I've made today. Resituate my necklace beads here. All right, this is what I'm going to show you. This is my earring. I thought it came out pretty cute. Christmas tree. This was in the kit also. So all I'm going to do, this is no big deal. Where's my straightener? I'm just straightening this wire even though it's really not working out. I'm going to use a different one that's pretty much straightened out over here. This looks better. Okay, so all I'm going to do is, where's the other one? I'm going to, and this is a ball head pin, as I said. I like the look of that. So I'm just going to put a gold seed bead down there. Put that in there. Get the other gold seed bead. Put this on top. And another seed bead. And these head pins are very bendable. I think they're probably like a 22 gauge because I had another one and it was really difficult to bend. And I think that one was, it must have been a 20 because it was really hard. So I'm going to make a wrap. So that's all I did was bend it over like that, and then I take it, oops, and that's too small of a loop. So let me unbend this and go up a little bit. So I like to go around up to about that size to make my loop, maybe a little bit bigger. So I just bent it over the wire, over the plier, and brought it back. And then I'll hold on to it like that. And then I'll do my wrap. Grab a pair of pliers here. And wrap it a few times around. If it will cooperate with me. Hold on. I'll switch. This plier is so much better. I don't like the look of that loop. Sorry I was off camera. Let me fix my loop here. That's not much better, but it's all right. This loop, I don't know why it is, but I never make loops the same way. But see how that loop is? Can you? There we go, we focus. That's a really nice loop. But this one, for some reason, is funky looking. Obviously, I didn't do it as well as the other one. So I'm just taking this, the wire wrap loop is what I'm making. Just taking it and going around. And doing wire wraps just makes it, to me, makes it more secure. I wish my fingers would work better. All right, that's 3 loops, and there's no given number of how many loops you need to do. It depends on how much space is there and what look you want. So I'm just cutting this off as close as I can without cutting the main wire there, which I didn't cut it off very. You see how much that's left there? I'm just going to go in and cut it down. Make sure you cover your wire that you're cutting because it can go flying and hit you in the eye. So I'm just going to tuck that in, hopefully. There it is right there. I'm going to tuck that in so it doesn't poke me, because I'll be wearing these. Not always easy to tuck it either, in my opinion. All right. And you can just rub your finger there and see if it, like that, see if you can feel it. And straighten this up. And if you want, I mean, this is just one way to hook your earring onto the earring, your earring hook. You can always wrap it through here first and then do your wire wrap. Or these usually have, and this one has it, if you can see that, there's a spot right there where you can open it. So I'm just going to take it and open it side to side. Never just pull it apart. You just want to slide it on here like this. And I like earrings like this that are double-sided, and you don't have to worry about making sure that you're putting it on the right way. It's just easier. Then you just close this up like that. And there's your earring. And my pair of earrings right there. I think they're cute. So I'll wear those to work when I go. And let's see. So I've got my necklace goodies out here. I'll do this real quick. I'm just going to I'm just going to string this, and it's the same pattern. So I'm just string this real quick. Hopefully real quick, because I know it's boring watching somebody string beads. And I'll just chit chat with you. I need to put my bead stopper on the other end here. So I cut off probably 24 inches of the soft flex beading wire. And I like my necklace probably around between 20 and 21 inches. I measured it first around my neck because I don't like it too long or too short, because if I have it too short, I feel like it's choking me. So I'm just going to string this up, trying to do it quickly here, if my fingers will cooperate. So what are you all doing for Christmas? Do you celebrate Christmas, or do you have traditions? If you have any traditions, I'd like to know what they are. My tradition is sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once here and hurry. Oops, I forgot a bead. I forgot a seed bead. And these seed beads, I think I never mentioned that. I think they're 11/0s. That's what they look like to me. Maybe they could be even 8s. But any size will work that looks good. So my tradition is Christmas Eve. I always make sure, and I've got to figure this out for these people. My family, these people. Boy, that sounds cold, doesn't it? Anyway, we open a small gift Christmas Eve. And even when I was nursing and I was away in Florida and my daughter was here in Connecticut, we would FaceTime and open a small present. I would always make sure I had a small present for her. And this year, I don't know if I did it. I know I did it last year for her, but my granddaughter's been living with my daughter, which has been quite the undertaking. But anyway, that's another story for another lifetime. But so I just try to. I usually make her a piece of jewelry, which that's what I had a squirrel thought, as Diamond Tita would say. Diamonds by Tita. She has a YouTube channel, a diamond painting YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm not going to steal her thunder. So, and now I'm having a brain fart. So last year, I can't remember what the small present I even had for my granddaughter, but I need to think of something this year. I need to do it quick, don't I? So my thought with this necklace, back to the whole idea of being here. If you're still here, I thank you for being here, for hanging in with me, as I'm not a, I've only been beading for like 5 years now compared to other people who've been beading for years and years and years and know a whole heck of a lot, and can just zip right through things. But, oh my God, I lost my thought. Okay, sorry about that. So, my idea, as I was saying, is that I designed this pattern right here, and which will obviously go on the front, and I thought I would put seed beads on the rest, or maybe, and I don't know how many of these green ones I have left, maybe I could just put these on in, let's see, let me count them, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So I could put like 7 on each side and then finish it off with some seed beads. I think I'll do that. I think that's a good idea. What do you think? Obviously you can't answer me. Well, you can answer me, but I can't hear you. But that's what I'm going to do. And if you don't want to watch, I understand. And all I'm going to do, if you're gone by now, is I'm just going to finish it off and crimp it with, this is what I'm finishing it off with, as I had said in the beginning. So this is what my design will look like. I said there are 14, so 2, 4, 6, 7. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What the heck? All right, 1. So there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'll finish it off like that. So this is what it will look like. That's what the pattern will look like. And I'll just finish it off with some, I'll probably just finish off with some gold seed beads, since I've already got seed beads, gold seed beads in there. I had gotten some of these out. I thought I would intersperse it with that, but I think I'll just stay with the gold. I've got a bunch of gold ones over here. So, if you stay and watch, that's all I'm going to do, is just keep putting these beads on and finish it with the clasp. So, and if you're still here, I appreciate you hanging in and dropping by. And if you would like, subscribe, and comment, I'd appreciate it, as it helps to grow my channel. And I know a lot of people haven't watched my other beading videos, but that's okay. I'm just doing what I enjoy and sharing. So, and I intend to keep doing that as long as I have the time to do it, and the desire, and still brain function to do it. Whoops, I put two seed beads on there while I was talking. But I enjoy sharing. I never thought I'd do this being, make beading videos, but I like getting back into beading. So as I was mentioning, please like, subscribe, and comment. Do all the YouTubey things. It helps the analytics of the YouTube, so which helps my channel grow, and I appreciate everybody dropping by. As I've said, I don't want to be too redundant here, but I like designing. I needed a break from it for a while. So, when I'm done here, I hope to well, I am going to go and start making a project bag for my daughter. Working at Joann's, I get right now, till the end of the year, I get a 40% discount on everything I buy except for remnants. So and the remnants are always 75% off. If you're a sewer and you go there for material, and things are on sale right now, like Christmas fabric is 60% off, or at least it was when I was there the other day, maybe even more now. But remnants, when you ask for a yard of material and there's like a quarter or anything under another yard, we give it to you as a remnant, which is 75% off. So you can get some good length of material for 75% off, and sometimes it's like paying next to nothing. So this is my design. I think it looks pretty nice. What do you think? Oh, there's a double bead on there. And of course, if you want, you can always hang a charm in the middle. And that would look cute. So I'm going to put it on and see. I'm going to see if it's the length I want. I don't want it too tight around my neck. So I'm going to add some seed beads on the end, and then it will be done, because it's not long enough for me yet. So I will let you go, and that's all I'm going to do. I will put a picture of this on a short. So if you want to see that, you can just watch a short on my channel. And I thank you for dropping by, and you all have a great rest of your day, and have a better day tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.